Oh hey guys, and welcome to my first Friday Reads video in a very long time. I'm going to be reading 4 books over the weekend because I have somehow found myself in that position. So here we go, let's get straight to it. I am going to be reading all of these books on my Kindle, and they are all actually books that I have recently bought, so spoilers for my next book haul. The first book I am going to read is going to be Bird Box by Josh Malerman. This is actually an adult dystopian. I'm around 15% in at the moment and I'm really enjoying it. The basic plot is kind of hard to describe because I haven't really found out many of the answers yet, but basically in this world a sudden outbreak of something has happened where if people see something, it sends them crazy and it sends them to kill others or kill themselves. So basically all our characters are locked in a house and they very rarely leave, and when they do they have to wear blindfolds in front of their eyes, and it's actually making for a good story so far because when the characters do go outside they sort of narrate through their senses. Obviously they can't focus on their eyesight, so they talk to you in sounds, and so far it's really working really well. I'd say it's even got a bit of a creepy vibe to it because of that. Definitely one to check out if you enjoy dystopians and want a more adult take on the concept. The next book I'm going to be reading is The Farm by Tom Rob Smith. This is sort of an adult thriller. Basically the concept is a son is sort of estranged from his family. They moved to Sweden about 2 years ago and they've lost touch when all of a sudden his mother turns up on his door and she has this huge conspiracy about the people in this small town in Sweden and how his father has been brought into that and how he's tried to have her committed. I'm actually very close to the end of this novel now and I'm really enjoying it. The story is basically set out where the mum and son sit down and she's just basically going through her story and going through all the evidence in chronological order, and as the reader I think you are supposed to take the viewpoint of the son and wonder whether or not she is telling the truth or her father was right in having her committed. Like I said, I've got 20% left, really enjoying it. Hopefully it ends well. I don't want to jinx myself, but this could get a good rating from me. The next book I'm going to read is A Vision of Fire by Gillian Anderson, and that is that Gillian Anderson from the X-Files. I was accepted for this book on NetGalley. I don't know too much about it. It's sort of a virus outbreak political thriller at the moment. So far it's nothing too deep. It reminds me a bit of the Temperance Brennan novels, the Bones series. It's sort of technical with their science, and even though the world's ending, you know, the character's still talking about her love life. I have a feeling it's going to be sort of one of those beachy reads where you enjoy it probably a bit more than you should. But like I said, I am only 10% in, so maybe I will change my mind on this one. Then the last book I'm going to be reading is the one I am most excited about, and that is Under the Skin by Michael Faber. I do love this movie cover, actually. This is basically a story about an alien who drives around the Scottish countryside trying to pick up fit men to impregnate her. It sounds very much like the movie Species from the 90s, and obviously the movie version of this has just been released with Scarlett Johansson. This is just one of those concepts that has to be read to be believed, I guess. And I have heard really good things about this. I do own 3 books by Michael Faber now, and I actually haven't read any of his so far, so it's about time that I got to them. So there we go, that is the end of my Friday Reads video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I shall see you soon with another one. Goodbye!